logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Okay. Welcome to the Cool Shit Show, episode 4. Today, we are talking about cursed images, dinosaurs, things we hate, cryptids. But when I say cursed images, I'm specifically talking about minions.
Yeah, I think minions are one of the most cursed memes there are.
I believe so as well.
It's kind of peculiar.
You know what makes minions horrible? Is that for some reason it isn't like little kids that seem to love them the most. It's like 60-year-old grandmas and like grandpas that post minion things. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, just like those weird minion memes.
Yeah, weird minion memes. Like horrible, terrible minion memes. Can we Google a couple minion memes?
When I was a kid, I used to have to wash the dishes with my hands. And there's just a minion there.
That's what they're all like. I don't get it.
So let's look at minions.
Minions are horrible. They're just terrible. They're not funny. Yeah, it's like immature, like 60-year-old memes. I did a push-up today. Well, actually, I fell down, but I had to use my arms to get back up, so close enough. Now I need chocolate. 8-year-olds today have Facebook, iPhones, and Xboxes. When I was 8, I was molested. Oh my god. Respect your parents. They pass school without Google. It's a minion like a fucking French maid outfit.
That's weird.
Like, why?
Where do they get all of these images? Do they like watch the movie or get stills from the movie, or do they just use the same ones? No matter how old I am, if I see this, I'm gonna pop the bubbles.
And it's like one of those packaging wrap.
Yeah, it's like bubble wrap.
If you fart loudly in public, just yell jet power and start crashing into the Twin Towers. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You know what? I think I've kind of boiled it down. I think it's like a combination of like I said, the 60-year-olds. The unfunny memes are like something that you'd find on a Walmart shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember that shirt from when we were young that your mom bought?
Stay Frosty.
Stay Frosty.
Yes.
I don't even remember what that had to do with.
My mom was trying to do a social experiment and like make up a cool word. And the word that she came up with was Frosty. And she wanted me to go around saying it to see if it would catch on at school.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that story.
It's a good story, yeah. My mom wanted to do a social experiment, and Frosty never caught on because it's not a cool word.
I don't know. It's a pretty cool word.
It's not that cool.
It's like...
It's not like that dope or anything.
Well, Whoa. Headphones are being weird. Anyways, Frosty is usually a good thing.
I guess, yeah.
Except...
like frosted tips, not very good.
Nah, dude. Frosted tips, bro. You gotta get them tips.
Nah, dude. You don't have to get those tips.
I had those in like 6th grade.
I don't know if I ever did.
Yeah. Your parents probably thought dyeing your hair was evil or something.
They were wound up pretty tight.
Yeah.
About some weird stuff for a while, I remember.
That was so funny, like hiding your, you gotta hide your CDs.
At my friend's house. And not only did I hide my CDs at my friend's house, but I hid them under his bed.
As if there was someone going to look at his house.
As if my mom was going to go to my friend's house and start looking for them. And she would just see CDs and know that they were mine somehow.
And like just not think that, okay, these are just like these are Patrick's CDs.
These are Patrick's CDs. Oh man. Did Twitch break again?
No, it's fine. I'm just checking it on my phone, making sure that it's posting up correctly.
Okay.
Let's keep looking at cursed images. These really quick. I want to find a cursed minion meme. Real cursed.
Cursed minion. Minion cursed image. Dr. Philism.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I love this so much.
No. There's some minion sex toys.
That's so horrible. There's so much bad.
Oh, God. Of course, there's some Rule 34 shit. Literally, it's like
True.
a minion shitting.
Yep. You can't go right past that.
Is that a news story? Parents think toy curses. Minions McDonald's Happy Meal toy that apparently... Okay, we gotta find this story.
Okay, we're going to find this.
What the fuck? Parents fury over McDonald's Happy Meal toy that appears to spew profanity.
Oh my god, what?
This is a minion we bought the other night. My daughter got a Happy Meal from McDonald's with a toy, of course. Originally, we didn't think anything of it until my wife this morning was moving it out of the car seat and heard something didn't quite sound right. Seriously, I have a McDonald's toy.
If it bleeps it, then we can't hear it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Why
Okay, let's see. His name was Paul Butts or something like that.
Cursing... Yeah.
Oh, okay, let me go back.
Why would they edit the video?
YouTube.com/Paul
It's part of it.
Paul Butts.
I would just go to YouTube and type in cursing minion toy.
Alright. Here goes the McDonald's minion. I got my niece's Happy Meal. It's the evil minion. This is the phrases that it says. I don't know what that is.
Buki, minion laughter,
It says
and
it's gibberish. Speaks gibberish. When you turn it on, this is what it says.
Oh, I heard it.
Fuck. Well, I'll be damned.
What the hell?
It sounds like Cartman.
That is a trip, dude.
I got my niece's Happy Meal. It's the evil minion. This is the phrases. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude.
Okay, let's slow it down.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
It says, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
This is some next level cursing. I'll be damned. Ready?
Dude,
Dude.
that's it.
That is why minions are cursed. I actually, damn, I love it when stuff like this just happens. Like we just like find this news story.
Yeah, I know. I'll be damned. What the fuck?
That is crazy, dude.
I'll be damned. Not only is it profane, it's also racist.
I'll be damned. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh my god.
How did this pass? Like,
Is this real?
good lord.
Oh my god.
And I'm seeing that the excuse was that minions speak minionese. So it's just supposed to be gibberish,
Mm-hmm.
which is ridiculous. Dude.
Oh my god. Okay, I want to look at.
And then some of the little kids are going to be walking around going, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Because that's what they hear, right?
That's true, and especially because, you have kids. I have a niece that I watch.
They repeat
A lot.
everything.
Yeah, especially toys that have like 3 noises. Like they hit them like books and things like that. They'll know what the sound is. Should this be our image?
I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's a bigger one.
So,
Medium.
Cool
No.
Shit Show episode 4. What the fuck, minions?
Toy curses. I can't. It's they thing. It's a different type of curse,
It is.
but it would be funny if the toy actually cursed the children. Like the noise is like some seance, like some like evil spell.
Oh god.
The more you press it, the more the evil spell. Like you press it 3 times and Candyman comes out or something.
I like this idea.
Yeah, I think that I'm going to set this as. Wait, I can't just set it as my wallpaper. I have to save it now.
Lame. Incredibly cursed.
Okay.
Also, just fuck minions. They're horrible.
There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be perfect. That is a great background.
That was a great background. Parents think toy curses. Only on Fox 28 News. High definition. South Columbus.
And you know what? I think they're right.
I think it does say what the fuck.
Yeah, and
What the fuck? It's like an
Yeah.
aggressive what the fuck too. It's like
sad.
very forceful. Angry.
Angry minions. That's a bad thing to have. So, I kind of got into this minion craze, I guess. This when I went to Universal Studios Hollywood the other day, and they have a ride. It's a 4D theater ride called Minion Mayhem.
No, thank you.
So you get in it's like a big theater, and then you're on a seat that has 8. I think it's 8 seats in it. It's 4 in the front and 4 in the back.
You waiting in line for this or?
I got the platinum pass.
Wow.
That means that I can do a front of line once for every ride in a day, and I can now get in free every single day of the year, and I can get people in for a discount. So if you ever want to go
How much did
to
that cost?
Universal Studios.
Probably a lot, huh?
It was $114 to start out, but then it's $45 a month. But you make that back if you're going like once or twice a month. It's 2.5 hours away. You just drive
You're
down.
gonna go once or twice a month?
I'm gonna go pretty often. Might as well. But whatever.
Good for you, buddy.
It'll be worth it.
I hope so.
Yeah, half of it was a gift. I'll say that.
Okay.
So
That makes it a little bit more digestible, manageable.
Yeah, definitely. Because altogether it's like 600 or something like that. So
A year?
yeah.
I think you're gonna get through about 6 months and then realize that it's probably enough.
Well, the cool thing is that there's Halloween or Hollywood Horror Nights, the Halloween thing, and me and Carly usually go to that. So now we get into that for free, and we get into their New Year's Eve party for free.
Okay.
So also 15 to 20% off of all food and merchandise in the park and in City Walk. So
Shitty walk?
Shitty Walk. Welcome to Shitty Walk. I'm not going to do an Asian accent.
Yeah, probably shouldn't. Shitty walk. Well, while we're on the subject of Universal Studios,
Yeah.
actually, how did you want to wrap up you were talking about the ride, and then
Oh,
I kind of
Yeah, so there's minions everywhere. In every single store, there's like walls and walls of minions. That Minion Mayhem ride, you exit out into a gift shop. The whole thing is minions. There's minion mugs, there's minion hats, there's minion blankets, there's minion towels. There are minion bath toys. There are anything that you can think of. You know, coffee cups. I bet there's like a crystal figure. I know there's like those little metal 3D figures, 3D puzzles. I like doing those of the Star Wars ones. Like the little metal structures, Middle Earth. Yeah, I have a few of them over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have minions everything, and the ride is basically you get turned into a minion.
Oh my god.
And then mayhem happens. And it's Gru's birthday. Gru is the... Have you seen Despicable
He's like
Me?
the old penguin.
Yeah, he looks like the penguin. And then it's his birthday. Or no, not his birthday. It's the anniversary of him adopting the kids or something. He has to you have to like deliver a present to him during this whole thing.
And mayhem happens because you're a minion.
Yeah.
And minions are just so cute and they can't do anything right.
Yep.
And
they just want bananas.
And they just want bananas.
It's like, where did that come from?
And
It's like they're weird little creatures that like are mutated. Like some of them have one eye, some of them have two, some of them have three, some of them have like hammerhead eyes on the sides. Like, and then like was it in the movie Minions? There's like evil minions, like they're all green. I don't know. Minions are cursed as shit.
Minions are cursed. And I hate them because of all the reasons we said. I also hate them because they're just kind of like a stupid design.
Mm-hmm.
They're like not... I mean, I think sometimes simple is great, but I think they're just bad.
Yeah, they are pretty bad. I think that it's kind of... it's a little bit lazy, but at the same time...
Incredibly lazy. They're like little jelly beans with eyeballs.
Yeah.
And jeans.
Yeah.
And they like hump fire hydrants and shit. It's all weird. It's all
and they
weird.
just like talk gibberish and
shit that I
love
don't like.
bananas. They can say banana. Like that's like all they can say is banana in English. But why can't they learn the rest of the language? If they can learn banana and he's like this evil genius, he should be able to teach. He should figure out how to teach the minions how to speak English. God damn it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Before we both start getting really pissed off, just really pissed. We've had a good day. don't want to fuck it up now with any more minion talk.
Yeah. Because
Let's get away from the minions. Let's
Yeah.
talk about some dinosaurs.
yeah, and this also goes with my Universal Studios trip.
What is happening to that ride?
Okay, so here's the thing. The reason pretty much that I went when I did, and I'll probably go again before it happens, is possibly, maybe not. I don't know. They're closing the Jurassic Park ride, which has been there since 1996. And they are replacing it with the Jurassic World ride. And have you ever been on the Jurassic Park ride, Stefan?
Yeah, it was my favorite ride.
Okay, well, what I wanted to do really quick is do a quick ride-through video. It's actually not a long ride. And I can kind of talk through it a little bit so that all of our listeners can know what we're looking at. So this is the original. It was actually in production while the movie was in production. So back in like 92, 93, they were working on the animatronics and stuff and kind of borrowing the technology between like the movie and the ride. And so the ride took longer than the movie because it's a lot of animatronics. But
Pretty good animatronics, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly. I
They
mean,
are-
I've been there
they
since
were
I was
good.
like 12,
but they're real old now. And they need some sprucing up. And I could see that, but there's a lot more that's happening to them than just sprucing up. So let's just do a quick look. That was loud. Sorry.
yeah.
So first you go up a lift hill. You're in a little yellow boat. It's kind of a big yellow boat, actually.
This is the old one, right? The one
Yeah.
that they have right now.
Yeah, this is what they have right now.
Okay. I remember the Dilophosaurus is like one of the first ones, I think.
The ever-flowing river.
I love this.
Come with us now to a time before man. When the river
The
flows
giant doors opening right in front of you.
Welcome to Jurassic
So that's a big, long-necked. Is that an Allosaurus?
No, Allosaurus is a carnivore.
Not Allosaurus.
Brachiosaurus. probably.
Brachiosaurus is what I was going for.
Allosaurus in this room are the largest creatures.
Aldrosaurus.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's so many variants of that dinosaur.
Gentle giants.
Yeah, there's a lot of long-necked dinosaurs. There's these little guys. They have like a little beak. So they start out with kind of herbivores.
Yeah.
They're the safest to be close to. You're kind of riding through this river. There's a waterfall going to this little grotto behind it.
Grotto.
And I'm sure that they're going to leave most of the most of the architecture and like the ride itself, but it's going to be completely rethemed and with new animatronics and completely
Stegosaur.
new dinosaurs.
Lots of great sound effects.
Yeah. And it's really cool when you're on the ride because there's speakers like hidden in all of the rocks. So it feels like it's all around you and it feels like it's coming from where it's, where things are at.
And balance of our ecosystem.
Parasaurs.
That's a hadrosaur right here. So this is where shit gets weird right now. So the entrance of Hadrosaur Cove is closed off by a tour boat that is smoking with no one in it,
And then they show you the raptor cage.
with all of the wires snipped. And then this is one of my favorite little things, is a floating Mickey hat right next to that destroyed thing. This video, so this Jeep hardly works ever, or Explorer, but in this video it is working, so that's pretty cool. So
Like it hardly works. Like, isn't there a Dilophosaurus? Oh, there it is.
yep, there you go. There's a few of them. Yeah, and they squirt water in your face.
And I have a bad memory. That was not one of the first dinosaurs.
It's there's one in the loading area.
Oh, okay.
So he sprays you like when you're waiting to get off, but he's right next to the entrance. So maybe you saw it there. I don't know.
Gotcha. That's probably what I was thinking.
So I like this, how it looks like you're gonna keep going, but then raptor comes out of the ceiling. And then you do a little drop. And that's not the big drop. It's a pretty small drop, but it's like still pretty thrilling. That's a huge ass T-Rex animatronic sticking its head down through the ceiling. During Halloween Horror Nights, they turn off all of the lights
Oh, man.
on this, and they just have strobe lights and stuff in it. Pretty scurry.
That is pretty scary.
And this is where the big drop is at. With the... Oh my god. One of the coolest things is a gigantic T-Rex animatronic that looks like it's coming right at you, and then you drop right before you get to it.
That is fun.
But
That
like
is fun.
when I went last week, I got soaked. Like it was just like a wall of water hit me. And it usually doesn't happen like that, but I guess since it's summertime, they put more water in it. So,
Interesting.
yeah. So, anyways, this is, what
The
they
story of a
released
girl?
for the Jurassic. It is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Oy vey.
So here's what Universal Studios has released as far as pictures go for the entrance of Jurassic World. It's a lot more utilitarian and a little bit more futuristic than the original Jurassic Park. And so it says here, it's been a great run for Jurassic Park The Ride, which began its Hollywood reign in 1996, 3 years after Steven Spielberg's blockbuster film. The technologically cutting-edge attraction featured new principles of hydraulic physics, mechanics, and robotics from a partnership of scientists, paleontologists, and aerospace engineers. And so the ride features dinosaurs as big as 5 stories high, Stegosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Parasail, Dilophosaurus, Dilophosaurus,
Dilophosaurus.
Velociraptors, and of course the T-Rex. Park operators are counting on fans to give a final farewell in the last days, launching a countdown to the extinction campaign. I fell for that campaign. I spent a lot of money with them. This weekend, the park will host Jurassic Park 25. Oh, that's old. So the details of Jurassic World ride are being kept under wraps, but a breathless release describes the plans as epic, featuring never-before-seen dinosaurs, enhanced storytelling, lush scenic design, an entirely new color scheme, and uncompromised state-of-the-art technology.
That sounds like something I'd like to be a part of.
Yeah.
But I think that they were so preoccupied that they never stopped to think if they should.
True. But
Like, why get rid of the old one?
I'll tell you why. Because there is an agreement that Universal has with Michael Crichton's estate. Now that he passed away in 2008, his family gets back the rights to the name Jurassic Park after the 6th movie. So after the next movie comes out, Universal can't use the name Jurassic Park in anything.
That is very strange.
And they don't have like the novel rights, and they don't have any movie rights to Jurassic Park. So they can use Jurassic World in the theme parks, but they can't make any more Jurassic Park
stuff.
Anything. Yeah.
Wow.
Unless they buy it back, which they'll probably charge them a shit ton of money. Be like, hey.
Probably what they were hoping for.
Yeah.
And then they just made a Jurassic World instead and
yeah.
said, fuck you guys.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, I would have liked them to just keep it how it was, but reskin the animatronics and spruce some stuff up.
Yeah.
But now I'm scared about the whole new projection stuff that's in almost every ride. And then, this one depends pretty much all on animatronics. So I'm curious whether or not they're going to mix them, if they're going to not have projection at all to stay true to the original. And what's going to be is the T-Rex still going to be at the very end, or is it going to be?
It'll probably be a freaking Indominus Rex or
probably
a Mosasaurus.
Yeah. Or
dude,
or it's just a raptor. They have a tiny dinosaur. It just swings down. It's like,
or one of the long necks just kind of pokes out and goes. Or on the drop, you go like down into a Mosasaurus's mouth, and then just come straight out of it, like.
Do those have blowholes?
I think so. I think they've got big, like almost like a crocodile does, like big nose holes.
Yeah.
On top of their heads.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking you could get out of there.
I'm thinking you just like at the bottom. It's like psych. There's not one at the top, and then you come over the edge and you look down at the bottom, and it's a big mosasaur, and it's like, and you just shoot down like into a tube and go like into the mosasaur, and then it shits you out.
You just go out the tail because that's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
The intestinal tract goes out to the tip of the tail.
And like the water around that area is just like brown.
They just pump brown color right there.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
It's funny. Yeah. And did you know on that and most water rides that have waterfalls, they're actually used to mix around the coloring and the chemicals that they put in the water.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah. And they have different chemicals that they put in there just to make it a little bit darker, make the water a little bit muddier almost. Because otherwise it would just be clear water, like a pool, because it goes through like a really good filtration system. But they put in different chemicals to make it look like, brownish, so it hides all the animatronics and stuff underwater. But yeah. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm excited to see what happens because they've been, hitting it out of the park with all this new stuff, especially like all the Harry Potter things are amazing. The technology, it's just crazy. And I was trying to look for any patents or whatever that Universal had, and I can't find anything.
Like any newer ones?
No, so I don't know what they're doing with Jurassic World. I want to find out more, and there's no one speculating on it.
Huh.
So it's kind of weird. And I mean, since we do Dino Talk, that's right down our alley.
It is, man. I think we'll see the Indoraptor, the Indorex, and then I'm sure Blue will pop up somewhere and like give us like a little baton or like
Blue, Charlie, all the
they'll pop up and like save the day. And I bet you we'll see a Mosasaurus. They've been pushing that one a lot.
Yeah, and then the actually a funny fact is that this is going to be Chris Pratt by the end of 2019 will be in 3 different theme park rides.
Wow.
The guy that
is good at making movies.
And he came from Parks and Rec. Andy from Parks and Recreation. I would never have thought that he would be in theme park rides. And like, so he's in the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and then there's going to be another Guardians of the Galaxy ride in what you call it, Paris. The Walt Disney Hollywood Studios in Paris. They need to rename that park.
Parisland. Parisneyland.
Parisneyland. Just something in a different language. Mix it up, Disney.
Disneyland. Hollywood Studios Disneyland in Paris is that what it's called?
It's just Walt Disney's Hollywood Studios, but it's like in Paris, but it's part of the Disneyland Paris whatever.
Don't like it.
Yeah, it's just complicated. Disney parks are so complicated.
Don't like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a puff on this vaporizer because I'm cool.
Vape it up, dog. What is that?
It's a Pax pen. Oh, it's not something that you want.
No. It's not. It looks cool though.
It is pretty cool. It's got funny story. Gotta tell this one.
Looks like a USB drive.
It's pretty cool. So I went to a store I was at Universal Studios, and I planned on going to the store that I usually go to when I'm down there.
And a Minion sold you this.
Yeah, a Minion sold me that. No, but I had to walk down the street. So I walked from Universal Studios, and there's like a big hill. So I went down the hill, and for anyone who knows Hollywood and that area, Studio City, whatever you call it, I had to go down Cahuenga and then Lancashire, and then I went to this store where I get certain things. And one thing that I got that I needed was a vaporizer with a pre-filled cartridge. And I saw this one, and I thought, that's cool. So I bought it. Go back to the park. Oh, first of all, you can shake it, and I'll show you your battery.
That is cool.
And then there's games on it. There's like Simon, like, so these light up different colors. There's like this Pac-Man type game where it's like you have a ghost with one color, and then you're one color, and then you have to get the yellow one. So it's all has like a motion thing.
Okay, that's just unnecessary.
And there's an app. There's an app for it that you can put the temperature down to the exact degree, down to the 1 degree. So you can do it exact temperature, and you can time your hits, so it'll know like how long to be active, so it won't burn battery when you're not using it.
I mean, sounds good to me.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
That is pretty sweet, dude.
So I bought it, walked back, super hot. I was wearing black. That's okay. I got my pen. And I was like, I'll walk back. I don't want to take an Uber. I'll just walk this and I'll be able to smoke and then go back to the park. Not charged at all. So I had to go all the way to my car in the parking lot on the opposite side, charge it for
Usually
like 15 minutes.
they pre-charge them like halfway for you.
Right? Usually they do. And I charged it for like 15 minutes or so. It was just enough to use it. Went back to the park. And then I went on a few rides. And I go to the side. I saw other people smoking. So I was like, this must be a smoking area. Whatever. I don't know the rules there. But I was like, okay, I'm going to smoke here. And then I reached into my pocket. And it's not there. And so I went to one cursed ride where I think I lost it. The Despicable Me ride. Despicable
my God,
Me
dude.
Minion Mayhem.
The minion stole it.
The Minions stole it. I went back. I asked the guy about it. And he was like, okay, let me call up to the front. He was on the phone for a little bit. And then he hung it up and he was like, they found something, but we'll just have to verify what it is. And I was like, oh, it's like, it's like a vaporizer that's like, it's like thin and like black, pretty much like square-ish, like rectangular. And then they're like, okay. And then he calls again. Then he hangs up the phone. He's like, I'll be right back. Just like wait in the front and I'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes. Like, why would it take 10 or 15 minutes to get through that?
Oh my gosh.
So, and then the other guy that was working there, he's like, why don't you just send him through the exit and he can look? And he was like, no, I have to check somewhere else. Like, what does that even mean? So I sat there.
He has to
in
go
front.
take it from the minions.
Yeah.
He has to go perform a child sacrifice.
to get it back from the minions, and he got the wrong one because he came back and then he asked me, is it red with diamonds?
No, it's black, like I said it was.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. And he's like, okay, well, we don't have it. I spent like almost a half hour. So just like trying to look for it, communicate with the guy, wait for him to get on the phone, get off the phone, get on the phone, get off the phone. Waited for him to come back in like 15 minutes. And I could have been like looking other places. So I went to the studio tour, which is all the way across. You have to go down an escalator, super packed. Not there. Had to go back, went to guest relations, waited in line for a half hour, ended up not being there at all, and couldn't find it.
I would have given up at that point.
I did. And I was not happy. And
so that is your second PAX pen then.
This is my second PAX pen. After we left Universal, I was like, you know what? I need to get that. I need that.
Fuck
right
minions.
Now. And so I went back and got another one. But the first one was like 25% off because I was like a first customer on their new system or something like that. So, but still, I had to get two. It was like a waste of money. The other one, I took like 3 puffs out of it, and now it's gone.
And there's a child sacrifice.
Yeah, your vape is gone.
Your vape is gone. All bad, dude.
Yeah, so that happened, and this is the coolest vape I've ever had because you like take out the cartridge. It's just like a pre-filled thing. It's got the heater in there, and you just go, Bam. And it'll be like, okay, you're cool. And then you just do that.
Did you tuck my dick?
No button.
Not even a button, dude.
Trying to get a sponsor here, guys.
Gay. Just kidding. PAX, right?
Yeah, PAX.
Straight.
Hey.
Really sick.
I don't discriminate. Okay, what do we hate?
Minions.
Yeah, I like to hate minions, to be honest with you.
Minions, ketchup for me.
Oh, I remember that. I remember being young and going to Burger King, and I don't think I did this, but I know that other friends tortured you with ketchup.
I think everybody tortured me with ketchup once
Probably.
they knew.
I might have done it once, but I know that Nathan
And Patrick.
and Patrick, yeah. Patrick threw a quarter pounder in my face once. He's like, "Oh, here's your burger," and like literally was like this close, and just like went, bah, and just went, bah. And it was so late, and it was so funny that I just didn't care. I was like, "This is ridiculous. I'm going to clean my face," but that was funny.
Dude. Patrick.
We were also like in 7th grade or something like that.
The snapping, dude.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm surprised we developed properly
I know.
after all that.
Well, I'm not sure yet. I have not tried to have a child, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. We played this game in junior high where we called it snapping, and we'd randomly like walk by each other and just like whip each other's crotches with our hands. Just snap, snap, snap.
Yeah. And then like sometimes like we would get so good. The thing is like you're really only making like the impact is only with like 2 or 3 fingers sometimes.
Yeah.
So you can get in creases that you can't get in with a foot or with a fist. So
and all the power of the swing is diluted, or not diluted, focused on that small area. So there's a lot of power.
yes,
in the
potential
3-finger.
potential energy.
Yeah,
and
there's
force.
there's a lot of potential energy. Exactly.
So sometimes you can get around things and hit the balls, and that's where it really hurts. Then you get that stomach feeling.
Yeah.
And then you like get down to your knees in pain, and then you get yelled at by a teacher for getting hit.
Didn't the teachers like finally catch on, and like didn't we like kind of get in trouble for it after a while? I think I remember that happening.
Yes.
Yeah. We had like little maneuvers. We'd do like the fake fi hive, like the deceiver snap, I think we called
Yeah.
it. We'd like go to high five each other and then just snap each other's balls.
It was so funny how many years it took for me not to cover my balls like all the time around you guys. Mostly
Dude,
around Patrick.
Yeah, mostly about Patrick.
Yeah.
I still like if somebody moves a little too fast around that area, I jump still, or even with my girlfriend, dude, I kind of hop around if she goes too fast without warning me or something.
Hey, slow down.
Or
Not that type of guy.
or the Judas snap, where we'd like help another person set up a snap on someone else. Like,
I love that so much. There were so many good things that we did that were horrible.
just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad for our nuts, bad for...
Just unhealthy things in general. We did a lot of unhealthy things that weren't drugs.
Yeah.
Which was pretty interesting.
Yeah. I mean, dude, so many things.
Oh my god, my dog.
Loud boy.
Anyways, let's talk about cryptids real quick.
Okay, do you have a favorite cryptid?
Let's first go with something here. Let's explain to the fans.
So a cryptid...
I guess you could just explain it. I mean,
yeah. A cryptid is an animal whose existence or survival to the present day is disputed or unsubstantiated. Any animal of interest to a cryptozoologist.
yeah. I've always wanted to have that title as a cryptozoologist.
So the most famous examples would be Bigfoot and like
Yeah.
Nessie, probably.
The Mothman.
I'm a big fan of the Mothman.
I like the Mothman. Chupacabra is pretty interesting.
And Chupacabra.
Because there's physical evidence, but it's most likely dogs with mange. But
yeah, or like people playing pranks on each other by stabbing their goats in the neck until they bleed out.
how funny.
Just silly.
Just playing a prank on the bros.
Just Chupacabra things. Yeah.
Oh, guys, you got me. You killed my you killed my goat with your Chupacabra. I get it.
I do like Chupas a lot.
Yeah.
And I do really like the Mothman.
I want to know what this is. Is that the thing from Tremors?
Oh, it's some like Japanese Psalm Zinwan. I don't know what the hell that is.
This makes less sense.
We
Let me
get lessons all the
see.
time.
List of cryptids.
Like sirens would probably be one. Ooh. Look at
Oh, this is a good list here.
Atamaha alti sturgeon or plesiosaur like river animal. We've got like a hydra here, some type of like retarded thing.
Beast of Bladenborough.
Vampire beast.
It's a feline-like predator. Oh, Beast of Dartmoor is a lion pig. It's most likely with some boar-like mammal. Oh, there's a lot of like weird boars. And
Bigfoot,
stuff.
Sasquatch, hominid or other primate in the United States and Canada. Black shuck. Old shuck.
It's just a ghost dog. That doesn't count.
Black dog. Ghost.
That doesn't count as a cryptid. Would you think? I mean, it's like it's a ghost.
Dog. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make.
I don't think that counts.
I don't think so either.
Ooh, alien big cats, phantom cats, mystery cats. They're called British big cats. Beast of Bodmin, Beast of Exmoor.
Ooh, Monkey Man.
Oh, where's that at?
Right under Bronzo Dragon. Bukit Tima. Monkey Man. That just sounds like a another version of Bigfoot.
Champy, it's a lake monster from Lake Champlain. Oh my god.
There's so many good ones.
Chupacabra, Deloy's ape. Just some ape. Giant ape.
Dewey Lake
Another
monster.
Bigfoot. Waterhound.
What is this? The titty chicken?
The L was searched. Let's look at it.
Germans. They can't even get their make cool cryptids.
Okay.
Just like a chicken with tits and like
And
a
like a
woman face.
Yeah. Like a very like racial.
Yeah, like a racist.
Racist woman face. But I don't get it. It's a fictional creature that supposedly inhabits the Palatine of Germany. Or Palatinate. It is described as being a chicken-like creature with antlers. It also has scales instead of feathers. However, it is said that their wings are of little use. That is why they live mainly in underbrush and under vines. Sometimes they're depicted with antlers of a stag, and their beaks often appear to be very long. In the second half of the 20th century, artists increasingly portrayed
Electriskin.
Yeah, that thing as female by adding breasts.
The next sentence is actually my favorite. Electriskin supposedly originate from crossbreeding chickens, ducks, and geese with, you guessed it, mythical wood creatures such as goblins and elves.
Goblin chicken.
Oh,
I like
man.
that. Being a fowl, they naturally lay eggs, which, as a result of descending from forced spirits, grow during breeding season. Eggs in various sizes are artistically depicted at the blah blah in something German, der something German with a W. Perfect.
I want to see a low-budget Sci-Fi Channel horror movie about the Elwetrisk. Elwetrisk.
I want to hear how this is supposed to be said.
Me too.
Okay, let's go and see if there's something on YouTube.
Fuck this guy. Fuck you, Dan's tree service.
Okay, no. I'm going to watch this.
Oh, it's 8 minutes, dude.
Bids low, takes money up front, they cut down the tree, and take off before even removing a single branch. Mike is on the way. Hopefully he knows more.
How fucked up is that? Fucking looks like he cut it with an MS-170. Fucking didn't even get this side. Came in and back cuts at an angle. And he had to come in from both sides. What a fucking noob.
What a noob. He doesn't even know how to cut down a tree. Is he trying to be like, this is how you do it right?
I think so. I think that's exactly what he's trying to do.
It's like, look at me throwing wood. I'm stronger than you, Dan.
Or the rest of us. I've done this a million times. So my job was to cut it in manageable sizes, and he's just going to roll it onto a trailer. He's not a tree guy, like I said. Let's go home. Before I get started, I want to show off this sweet shirt got in the mail today from Mr. Steelborn. If you're not familiar, I'll put a link in the description below. He's another YouTuber tree climber, and he's got some pretty awesome stuff. And big thanks for the shirt. It's freaking awesome. Alright, back to fucking Dan. So apparently Dan's tree service showed up in a Jeep and a minivan. They threw a rope
His
into the
levels
tree,
are all over the
notched
place.
and dropped it, and took off. That took all of 3 hours. That's a pretty efficient workflow right there. 3 hours to do that. But let's see what I found out about Dan's tree service and Dan the Tree Man. No website or anything like that, but they are on the BBB. And you can see here, nice F rating. Yeah, good job there. Got a phone number, got an address. Let's check out the complaints. You can see here a whole lot more complaints than anything else. 7 total, and they're all pretty much very similar to the lady that I helped out. Pretty much people.
Okay, I know what we need to do. Since this came out like a year ago, we're going to see what the comments ended up being
dude.
on their Better Business Bureau.
Dan's tree service.
All the customer reviews are gone.
Ooh, maybe he went under. Dan's tree service.
A+ rating now. Interesting. Okay, we're done with that. Sorry, I just like people getting mad about
Fuck you,
stupid things.
Dan's tree
Pulling
service.
a rope in it to make sure it goes the right way. No anchor or anything like that. Just check them out.
Yes, one of these guys is Dan. Probably the weird shirtless man. So there's like 3 guys with a rope tied to the top of this tree, and then one guy at the bottom is shirtless, cutting down this tree. And I don't know what kind of chainsaw he's using, but it's taking forever.
It is taking a
This is like a
long time.
shitty chainsaw. I use chainsaws at work for foam, and I've used it on wood. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that softening, that's really something with chainsaw. Should have taken that long. Not just the adult chainsaw. Yeah, that was Dan. And I guess Dan's tree service maybe was getting a bad name, so he had to go ahead and start up another tree service. Check this out. I found this. This is SAP's tree service. Run by Dan and Sat Tree Service.
Ah, look at that.
One review that is 1 star. Scammer beware, he will take your money, use his son's death as a ploy to get you to feel sorry for him.
Holy shit.
Have to leave and won't come back.
What a sociopath.
Fuck you, Dan's Tree Service.
I agree. This guy, his channel name is Human. Oh, this is such a cool little...
Yeah, jump on the bandwagon.
I should probably be autistic on my own time. Not watch videos.
Watch some dude play with saws.
I watch chainsaw videos sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah. I like looking at tools and how they work. And
Echo CS2511T overview, first cuts. Fuck you, Dan.
okay. What was your favorite cryptid?
I think just all the iterations of the chupacabra make it a very versatile and spooky cryptid.
Mm-hmm.
It's also fun because it's like a Mexican little demon alien thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a dog, sometimes it's a like lizard alien, and it's just all around a good time.
That's a good time. Yeah, I like that one. I like the chupacabra. We're gonna have to agree on it because that was my thought as well.
Cool.
Some cool shit. So you know what? I think that's all the cool shit that we have to talk about for this week.
Tune in next week for more cool shit.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That is one big pile of shit.